Today is Wednesday, Parashat Vayikra. We're learning Chok Leisrael. We explained today the Ketuvim from Chok Leisrael for Wednesday, for today. And this is from the book of Mishlei, the book of Proverbs, Perek Kaf Aleph. En Chochma, ve'en Tevuna, ve'en Eitzah leneged Adonai. There is no wisdom, nor understanding, nor counsel against Hashem, Chas v'Shalom. So, if a person thinks he's very smart, very wise, has a lot of understanding, all that, when it stands up against the words of Hashem in His Torah, in His mitzvot, all that wisdom and understanding means nothing. Because many times, like it says in other pasuk, Ve'el binatcha al tisha'en. Don't rely just on your understanding, because sometimes the understanding of a person can lead him totally in the wrong way. But when you go based on the words of Hashem, then you have nothing to be concerned with. That would be the real true wisdom. So a person's wisdom, understanding, or counsel is not worth anything, is not important when it stands opposite to the words of Hashem in His Torah. Next pasuk, Sus muchan leyom milchama, ve'ladonai teshua. The horse is prepared for the day of battle. In other words, you go to battle, you need the proper arms. At the time it was horses. Nowadays it's maybe jeeps or tanks or whatever. But however, all that you do your own ishtadlut, you do your due diligence. But ultimately, this victory, the salvation is from Hashem. Yivhar Shem me'osher rav, mikesef u'mizahav, hentov. So it says here, a good name, a good reputation is to be chosen. It's better than great riches. Somebody that's wealthy and has a bad reputation, that's no good. You have a good reputation, is better even than wealth. Mikesef u'mizahav hentov. And good favor, finding good favor in the eyes of others is even more important than silver and gold. In other words, a good reputation and good relationship with others is worth a lot more than riches or than gold and silver. Ashir varash nifgashu oseh chulam Adonai. Ashir, a rich person, and a poor person meet together. Hashem is the one who makes both. And Rashi explains that if the rich person doesn't give anything to the poor man who's in need, HaKadosh Baruch Hu oseh otam chadashim leze ani veleze ashir. Hashem can turn it the other way, where the one who's wealthy can become poor and the one who's poor can become wealthy. Because that's from Hashem. So when you have an opportunity to assist those who are in need, step up to the plate and help, because actually Hashem made both. Arum ra'a ra'a nistar ufetayim averu ve'ne'enashu. Arum is a person who's prudent, who sees the evil, who sees the consequences of certain actions, who sees, according to Rashi, onsha shel avera, he sees the punishment of doing avera, transgression, and he hides himself. He's proactive. He takes his precautions not to get in trouble. Uftayim, but those who are thoughtless, they don't think. Of avru v'ne'ashav, they pass and they're punished. In other words, those who are foolish, who are thoughtless, they don't take action to avoid trouble. Those they'll go and they'll get in trouble. And the final pasuk in this Ketuvim, Ekev anava yirat Adonai osher v'chavod v'hayim. The result of humility, when a person is humble, he will gain yirat Hashem, fear from Hashem, osher, riches, kavod, honor, and life. Humility is so good and important that he will bring about through his humility, he will be able to gain fear of Hashem, he'll be able to gain even wealth, kavod, and life. Baruch Adonai le'olam, amen ve'amen.